like I said, y'all, you got to be prepared for the attacks. You see? Because they're coming. Like I told you, the closer you get to the truth, the more they attack you. You see? That's what the separation of wheat and tares does. As you rise up in your consciousness, you've been living in your house with among other tares, then you're going to be pulled away from them. And then, now watch this. As you're pulled away from them, you got to understand that they're going to do something. All narcissists do this. This is how you can tell who was the narcissist that was involved in the situation. When the parting of ways happens, who is the one that does the smear campaign? That smears the other person. That's the narcissist. Anybody who studies narcissism knows it. When they are separated from the person that was their supply, or the person that they were talking to, or whatever the case may be, they are going to smear campaign that person. So like I said, you have to be prepared for that, for the smear campaigns to come. And standing on the rock of truth of knowing who you are, or the smear campaign will consume you. It's a flood that's spewed out after you to consume you, that you'll be drawn up in, a flood of lies. You see? So that's why you have to stand on the truth of I am, knowing who you are in the midst of the storm, so you can walk on the waves of the water as the storm is going. Say, peace be still. Your lies ain't working today, Satan. Because like I said, they try everything against the grandson. They were like, ooh, the grandson smokes weed. Oh my goodness. Yep, smoked weed right on the video, talking to you guys about it. And then said, is it changing the video? Is it changing the Ruach from speaking through me? Nope. Nope. Because I'm here to teach you righteous judgment. Not judging with the seeing of your eyes, not judging with the hearing of your ears, but judging as Abba judges. Righteous judgment. The heart and the reins of a person. Not what they have done in their life. You see? It's just like me when I was married. When I was married in 2010, I got married. Look at me, the grandson out here running, y'all. In 2010, I got married. Now, this person that I was married to, I met them in 2001. That's where we met. We were in high school together. And we met each other in high school. We hit it off, had a relationship. We're like, oh yeah, we're going to grow up together and go to college together and get married and have kids, have 4 kids, all this stuff. Well, I wasn't aware that she was a narcissist at the time, but she discarded me in high school. I thought it was she broke up with me, see? But she was actually discarding me. I didn't know that at the time. But we went on our separate ways. After we broke up, I was like, all right, I'm going on, you going on. This 9 years passed, and then 2010, we come back together, talking to each other, kindle a relationship together, and say, okay, let's try it again. We got together, got engaged, got married. You see? Now, all that 9 years of time between us not talking to each other, she had did all kind of shit. The girl had did all kind of shit. She was a stripper. She dropped out of college. She started stripping. She had a child. She started doing cocaine. She was, I'm sure, prostituting while she was stripping. Getting paid for sex, orgies, all kind of shit this girl had did. She was wilding the fuck out. All right? So when we start back talking again, she's like, you sure you want to marry me? I'm like, why? She started telling me all that shit. Sat down in the bedroom. She sat on the bed. She told me everything. I sat there on the floor. I listened to everything she told me. I got up. I hugged her. I said, well, I ain't judging you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm only here to love. So whatever you done before me and you doing this doesn't matter. It's all that matters is what we're going to do here forward. Because when I came in 2010, she had cleaned up her life, had her own place, doing her own thing, doing well for herself. So we got married. And I forgave all of that shit and didn't care about it. Now, people later on came back when we got divorced, was telling me like, oh, you was married to a stripper and blah, 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 blah. Hosea was married to a harlot too. Most High told him to take a harlot for a wife and bear children with her. The Most High told him that, you see? The Most High said, take a harlot, bear children with her, because this is what Israel has done to me. So then why is it a surprise that I had to go through the same thing? I did. So people were saying that about me, but they don't know the truth. They don't know when I got up off that floor after she told me all that and I stretched my arms open and hugged her and how she cried in my arms and said, nobody's ever responded that way. I never thought a man would accept me. I never thought I'd be married because I never thought a man would accept me after all the things I've done. But I did. And then I still bore the children with her. the 4 children that were talked about all the way in high school. We still had the children and raised them in truth. No vaccines. I told you, I have a video of my ex-wife having my daughter in my room at my house. Eating organic food, not going to school, locks in their hair. Now when she divorced me, she took the locks out. She told everybody that I was crazy. She told everybody that I was abusive. She told everybody that I was wicked as hell and that's why I was not seeing my kids, and she smear campaigned me. I didn't open my mouth. I didn't say anything about what she had done, all the shit she had been, wicked ass shit she had been doing. All the cheating on me that I didn't tell anybody when I found that out. After divorcing me, having sex with my cousin, after divorcing me, I haven't had sex with any of her family members, none of them. So you see how the smear campaign goes to try to tear you down? I'm gonna have to do this video in parts because my phone was on the blink, y'all. So I'm using somebody else's phone real quick and they ain't got much memory. So I'm gonna do this in parts. But we're gonna get the message out though anyway, because it's important that y'all know this. But yeah, they came at me with everything. Oh, another thing. While I was married, I'm trying to be freaky with the wife. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do a video. We shot some videos, right? We doing our little thing, right? Because we married, right? 2 grown people married. Do some videos, the motherfuckers gets leaked, get out on the internet. And when I say these bitches went viral, y'all, I mean the shit went viral. I went to the family get together. This was back in the beginning of 2015 when this happened. I go over to the family get together. They're like, what's up, man?